Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here outside. Doing a little bit of walking around. Night one. No real. Where are we at? No real surprises other than Tiffany Stratton beating Jade. That was kind of like an ultimate underdog thing. Maybe Tiffany Stratton's better than I thought she was, but it was a good night of SummerSlam, but it felt like I was watching SmackDown. Night two, definitely stacked, pretty heavy. I mean, they even get that sneaky tag team ladder match with the SmackDown Championship. Should be a really good night tomorrow. We all knew what we were showing up for. Shout out to my buddy Bobby G. Out there in New Jersey, showing up to the show with the Lorenzo Bros. Don't know how long it's been since Bobby was at a wrestling show, but, he's moved on with his life, married, kids, and here's to it, man. Cheers. But I appreciate you coming back. I don't know what dragged you back to wrestling, but I'd love to have you back. I mean, Bobby was a big piece of the YWC back in 2010. When I was doing my thing, he was doing his DVD reviews. He had a really strong channel. But shout out, tip the hat to you, man. But Roman Reigns and Jey Uso, they get the win in the opener. I mean, it's a good way to kick off the show. The way that this card was, I don't really know where else you would put it, because Jelly Roll and freaking Randy Orton delivered so strong in their match. But it kind of made it where the next two matches for me, with the Tiffany Stratton beating Jade Cargill, the Sami Zayn beating Karrion Kross, I was kind of left in man, this is two of the matches on SummerSlam that I don't care about, and they're going back to back. I had a pretty long day today. We drove back from Santa Clara, where we saw Morgan Wallen. I wasn't super ecstatic. It's just one of those days where you just kind of want to take a nap, but you get home at I think we got home at 2:15. We unpacked the car, did this, that, and the other. We had to turn on the show, and it was off to the races from there. But, we had Jelly Roll, Logan Paul. We had Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, that tag match. Really good. Honestly, really surprising. Jelly Roll, not the best, wrestler of all time, not the best celebrity wrestler. Not even the biggest celebrity name coming in. But people were down on him so much. I want to see the reviews of people talking about it tonight, tomorrow. I think he surprised a lot of people. Taking that splash off the top rope when he's laying on the announce table from Logan Paul. You want to talk about a dude who loves wrestling, who wanted to give back, who, had dreams of this, growing up, that he could do it. He did it, man. He ruled. Tip the hat, huge to Jelly Roll. And then we go right into the main event. Punk and Gunther, damn good match. On the outside, Punk, grabbed Gunther's feet, basically pulled him down, and he ultimately, he took a face spot right on the top of the announce table. Those new announce tables that don't break, with no give. I understand the top comes off, but I think he hit his head right on the desk. I don't know if it was his nose, his forehead, but the dude was busted. He could have rolled to the bottom, and then basically he could have bladed down there or something like that. But his sell job when he got back into the ring and went into the corner where he's wiping his face, looking at his hands, it was like he had never ever seen his own blood before. And, he was shocked. He gets into the middle of the ring. Punk sets up for the GTS. Gunther reverses it, puts him into the sleeper, and then, basically Punk gets out of the hold to put him right into a GTS again. But Gunther doesn't go down. It reminded me of a sell job of like the Big Show, where he was just like, you can hit him with everything you got, and he wasn't going down. And Punk picked him up and hit him with the GTS for a second time, and it was over. It was over. Punk won. He had the World Heavyweight Championship in his hands. He could have pulled the Money in the Bank and ran through the crowd. Could have done anything, but instead, burn it down. Seth Rollins comes on. He comes up on the ramp in crutches and a knee brace. Looks like he's going to go leave, only to throw the crutches down, peel off the knee brace, head back down to the ring with the Money in the Bank briefcase, and Punk knew the second he heard burn it down, it was done. This was the biggest thing that most people remember from night one of SummerSlam. And it quite possibly was the best that saved it for being a really good episode of SmackDown. But Rollins walks out World Heavyweight Champ. Bronson are there with him, with Paul Heyman celebrating in the ring. Punk is down. I understand from watching WWE Unreal, the storyline is not that Rollins has never got beat by Punk, because Punk has beat him. He beat him on Raw, and then he beat him in the Chamber. Like, that's not a match, but I mean, like, at least he pinned him, and that's why he set up the Royal Rumble by hitting him with the curb stomp inside of the Chamber. So that's not the storyline, but these guys basically gonna fight forever. I'm surprised Roman wasn't there to try to at least stop it. But then again, like, I thought if Roman came out there and tried to stop it, or did stop it, it would be kind of like going back to the storyline when Roman returned, came down and helped out Jay and Punk, but he didn't help out Punk. He helped Jay up, and then Punk was just kind of like sitting there waving his arms like, you gotta help me up, and he didn't. But not a great night, but a good night, and we're on to tomorrow. See what's up with night 2 of SummerSlam 2025 tomorrow after work, 3 p.m. Time to go. Peace out. See you guys down the road.